Your favorite CCHS exercise instructor here. My name's Adam Fox. I'm coming to you at an alternate time today. As you see, I am in a gym today. So usually you'll find me streaming from my living room, but today, due to some schedule changes, as far as the owner of the gym, Adam, got to give a big shout out to Adam Walker if you're watching out there, buddy. I'm happy to see the baby coming. I cannot wait, and good luck to you and Kelsey. But due to scheduling changes, I'm streaming right now until about 4:15. So I don't think I have anything else to say aside from my regular spiel. But welcome to Outcast Athletics for the day. This is still CCHS exercise stream, just doing it from a different location today. We got some other equipment. I'm not gonna use it because this is all body weight, but you get to see the nice, beautiful gym that Adam has set up. So, as always, guys, thank you for joining. My name is Adam Fox from Connected Community Health Support, as I said a couple seconds ago, but I'm a scatterbrain, so I forget. Thank you for joining. This is day 63 of the program, so good job for all you guys that have stuck with this the entire time and are really the troopers and the part of the CCHS community here. So good job, guys. Keep on taking those tiny victories. Remember, the usual schedule for streaming is Seth at 7:30 in the morning on Monday, and then it's restreamed for the rest of the day. Jacob Carroll goes at noon, almost at midnight, noon on Tuesday, and then his are restreamed for the rest of the day. And then I go Thursday, usually at 5:30. But because of scheduling issues today, I'm going at 3 to 4:15. So usually, like I said, I'm at Thursday at 5:30, and then Friday we alternate. This week is my turn, so you'll see this beautiful mug tomorrow morning at 7:30 as well. I won't be from a gym. I'll be from my living room again. So probably about 7:45, actually. I got to let my girlfriend get out of the house and whatnot. So, all right. Remember, guys, the whole reason we're doing this, not just because we love you. That is a reason why we do this, but it is also because we're trying to make health and fitness more accessible to everyone and eliminate all those barriers to health and fitness, like not having access to a gym. I know I'm saying not having access to a gym, sitting in a gym, but not having access to a gym, not liking to go to the gyms, not having the money to pay for the gym or transportation to the gym, or just not liking the stigmas behind certain gyms. Now I'm talking about bigger industrial size gyms, so to speak, like the corporate gyms that have like the negative stigmas towards people who aren't already in shape, and they kind of like persuades people not to come to the gym or not to go get active. And we want to be your outlet for movement. You know, we want to be that place where you can come free of judgment, free of charge to work out and get a really good quality workout in. So with that said, remember, we are the outlet for movement, whether you're a beginner or an expert, so to speak. You can come here to get some good active recovery, or you can come here to just get a good workout and learn some good movement. So, like I said, we believe that health and fitness should be accessible for everyone, not just those with the money or access to the gym. Remember, find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Also, check out, I can never get this right. Nope, wrong hand. Oh, check out our website down there. It's actually, don't check out our website right now. Check out our website in a couple days. We're messing around with the bios. We're going to have some more personal bios of us actually talking into the camera so you guys can get a really good look at that. So go check us out there in a couple days. But as always, check us out on any of our social medias. We're always making content as far as the pillars of health and fitness. We're always trying to, include you guys in whatever we're doing. We're trying to create a community aspect here. So I'm really looking forward to the next couple months and weeks and days even of the CCHS train, so to speak. I'm glad you guys are here with me. So before I get started on week 20, day 63 of our free bodyweight exercise program, just want to remind you guys, please, if you're first joining in, remember that you can go back and restart from day one if you'd like, or you can do a different variation of the exercise we're doing. But regardless of that, please go talk to a doctor, get a physician's referral prior to starting this program if you have any knee conditions, health conditions, anything like that you may be having some second guesses about. So just make sure you go talk to your doctor first. But today's exercise is going to be 8 different exercises ran through 3 different times, 1 through 8, 65 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest, because we went up from where we were last time. Remember, this is a progressive program. So next week, we're going to drop you back down. We're going to hit a deload week next week, so to speak. So let's get started. Let me get my handy dandy timer going here. Week 20 of CCHS. All righty. Also, if you guys are having trouble hearing me at all, I do apologize. I am, like I said, in the gym where I do have some fans going, a fan going in the background just to This feels weird. Just string my shoes on. This feels really weird. But I got a fan going in the back, so just let me know if you guys can't hear me. All right, first, starting off, as always, can you guys see my face? Yes, you sure can, I think. Perfect. I'm so blind I can't see you. First off, starting off with open and closed gates, just like so. We're actually going to work from the middle down and then back up because I kind of messed up. Didn't start with the ankle rolls, but that's okay. Let's do a couple of these on each side. We'll get that knee up as far as you can. Bring it back down, just like so. Keep on hiking that knee up, bring it over. Just try to warm the hip up today. Perfect. A couple more on this side. Switch. Go over to the other side. And as you see these big black poles behind me, I-beams, or not I-beams, but you know what I'm talking about, the support beams. I hurt myself the other day playing a really interesting warm-up game with one of my clients, so if I'm limping a little bit on my left knee, it's not because I hurt myself doing this program. I hurt myself hitting my knee off of one of those beams. So just a reminder, if you guys notice me limping. Now we're going to go to the knees, warm the knees up. We're just going to curl the heel to the butt, just like that. Try to kick that butt with your heel. Just try to warm the knee and or the hamstring just a little bit here. Keep on moving. Switch legs now and turn just so you guys can see my nice big, not really that big anymore. The day off when I did it, it was pretty massive. It was not, definitely not enjoyable to do, but hey, I won the game in case you guys were wondering. Me versus one of my clients, and I won. Not trying to brag or anything, but undefeated in ring. You guys see the ring basketball. All right, now we're gonna move on to the ankle rolls. Just get the ankle nice and warmed up. Remember, we can go from here. We're gonna go clockwise, counterclockwise. Nice little switch up here. Remember, I don't have any walls. I guess I can grab onto this. But then I really can't see you guys. But always make sure you're next to a wall just in case you need it. Hopefully you guys won't, but just in case, get close to that wall or support being here. Now we're going to switch sides. Just roll in the ankle. I want to warm the body up joint by joint, even though I started in the middle, so we're going to kind of backtrack both ways, but that's okay. I guess if you start in the middle, you're not really backtracking, right? I don't know. I'm just trying to make this easy now. Keep on rotating the ankle. All right, now we are going to start with the T-spine. So we're going to keep the hands in front like so, follow them back with our eyes and our head as far back as we can get it, just like this. Just like this. Keep on associating that turn with the look. You can even open your, spread your hands out and feel a little bit different. Get a little bit more of a different stretch, so to speak. Opening up, opening up. And as you see, I'm not rotating my hips like that. I'm keeping my hips square with the computer, whatever you may be joining us from. A desktop, you know, that is a computer, but you know what I mean? Or your phone, whichever one you're joining from. Make sure you keep those hips square too. All right, now we got the mid back. Now we need to warm the shoulders up. So let's do some nice big gym class arm circles, just like this. I am admittedly very sore. My lats, chest, basically my whole upper body from doing a nice hard workout a couple days ago. So this honestly feels really, really good. Now we're going to go clockwise, or whichever way you weren't going, now just switch that way. Remember, we can do single arm. Go like this if this feels a little bit better. Whichever way you would like to. I'm going to finish off doing single arm like this. A couple more seconds here. Perfect. Now from here, I'm already sweating a little bit. It's going to be a good workout. So now from here, let's just warm up the neck. I don't have things to look at that are my usual, the black spot in the microwave, so now I'm going to look wall to wall, find something on each wall to look at. I'm just going to look back and forth. And remember, the reason we're doing this is your body wants to organize around a goal. So when I have to think about the processes that are going on with your muscles inside your body, it wants to think about what the goal is. So just look at something, use that as a goal, find it on each side. Now we're going to do the same thing. Down, there we go. Look at the ankles, look up, look at the ankles, look up, just like so. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now I'm going to get started instructing the first exercise. Remember, we're just reaching the ground, standing back up. That's all we're doing, floor touches. Starting here, 3, 2, 1, and begin. So I'm going to turn the volume on that a little bit. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. So just bending down like so, putting your hands up from your hips, pushing down your knees in this lower back, nice and straight. Now, you can use that alignment. We're just going to bring yourself down, bring yourself back up. I don't have my pillow with me today. So I can't use that as a prop. You usually have a pillow. Just pick the pillow up, put the pillow down. And we also can do single leg extensions. Well, not extensions, but hinges, I should have said, like this. You're going to put most of your weight on that front foot, and you're just going to push it back. It's like trying to push your butt cheeks to the wall, right? Or switch sides. Do the same thing again. Now, one side, as you can see with me, it's going to look a little prettier than the other. Probably feel a little bit better and feel more interconnected. That is okay. That is a part of nature. As bipedal humans, you're going to be unilaterally down. And done. There we go. So I'm going to grab a water bottle real quick. The next thing that we are doing are toe touch flies. So how that's going to look, we're going to start in the same middle position. Touch. So touch the toe, touch the toe, touch the toe, touch the toe, just like this. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So toe touch, toe touch, toe touch, toe touch, like this. So we're touching toes, touching toes, touching toes. Kind of do it almost in like a windmill fashion. So you can go like this, or you can do what I'm doing right here. Make sure when you're doing this, you're controlling your core. You don't have to brace it. It's not what I'm telling you to do by any means, I promise, but just touch and touch and touch, making sure that you're not just rotating through the hips uncontrollably, because that is where you get injured. So, let me show you from this side too. Get down in that good position, just like so. Keeping on for a couple more seconds here. Touch the toe, go back up, touch the toe. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Remember, guys, that may get hard because we are doing that for a minute and 5 seconds. I think it's 6. So if you need to put an elbow on the knee, that is totally okay. I will be right back. We're going to water bottle real quick. Moving on to the pull to press. Did this one last week. If you guys remember, starting here right now. Perfect. So, all right, have a water bottle. Pull to press. Start right here. Take the sword out of the sheath and press up like this. Sword out of the sheath and press. Sword out of the sheath and press. Just like that. Pull it and then press it. I know this seems like a weird movement. It's usually used in like physical therapy settings, but I think it's a really good quality of movement as far as the range of motion you're getting with your shoulder. You're getting almost every range of motion you can get with it. Getting a little bit of rotation, internal and external. Also getting some horizontal and diagonal abduction and adduction, which is just bringing the shoulder out is abduction, bringing the shoulder in is adduction. So it's a really great exercise. I just did the entire minute in whatever on one side. I do apologize. So now, if If you guys follow my lead, we are going to do the same thing on the other arm next time. So all minute and 5 seconds. Stop. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Good job, guys. So what I meant by that, if you're following me, if you did it from just this one side to the next time we're going to use just the left arm to row. Now, we're doing the knee to elbow. So this one, last week we did this, and back. Now it's going to be out, back, out, back. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So not out, back like the steak, but out, back, out, back, out, back. I said steak, steakhouse. You know what? You guys knew what I meant. I know. I got faith in you guys. You knew what I was talking about. Bring it out. I want you, now my knee is a little compromised, so I'm not doing this exactly the correct way. I want you to stay, we're going to switch sides in just a second here, so we got a couple more. But you're putting all the weight on the plant foot right here, so now we're going to switch. I can show you a little better on this one. So it's going to go, see how I'm dropping down into that side? I'm not coming over and pushing my foot into the ground like I was on the other side. It's because my knee, any type of knee flexion like this is hurting it a little bit, so I'm just trying to avoid that. But this is the general idea of what this should look like. And a tiny little squat almost, coming back up. All the way out, back, all the way out, back. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. I know you guys are sweating along with me because this is going to be a long workout. And yes, I did find my other one, but I was hiding right where I put my first one. The second one, I should say. So, now, good old-fashioned squats. I don't have a chair to show you that it's just sitting down in a chair. But we're starting here. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Oh, yeah, I got a box. Oh, yeah, I'm in the chair. All right, so start doing those squats. Continue to do those squats. I got another variation for you. So, as usual, sitting down, standing back up, that's all a squat is. We also do have the lateral squat we're introducing today. Now, I'm only going to be able to do it on one side because of my knee. So, we're going to go from here, sit down in the box, stand back up. Sit down in the chair, stand back up. Shouldn't do this. We're going to try it on my left. Doesn't hurt too bad. Back up. I'm just going to do the regular squats just for right now because I don't want to hurt myself. But the lateral squats are what's in the program for this week. So just touch. Come back up. If you can go deeper than whatever you're sitting on, go right ahead. Go as deep as you can, controllably and comfortably. Stopping here in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Good job, guys. Now, on to all our favorite exercises. All of our favorite exercise. As in everyone's favorite exercise. Sorry, I couldn't get my grammar straight there. But going into the push-ups. So we're going to start from our knees. This is not feel comfortable. Starting 3, 2, 1, and begin. So we're going to come down. Remember, hands shoulder width apart. Under your chest. So your shoulder bone. Think about the capsule. Your shoulder bone, or your shoulder joint, and the bone of your arm are in a straight line. So they're not far out like this, or way down like this. They're right over each other. On the stack the joints, come down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Still got 30 more seconds, so keep on powering through. Remember, I want you guys to spread those fingers out and absorb as much weight in each one of those fingers when you're lowering to the ground as you possibly can. Because that makes a big difference when it comes to muscle recruitment. You're only using 2 of your fingers. You're not going to use all the muscle in that arm. So just keep that in mind. Keep on powering through here. 3 seconds down, and all the way up, stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Good job, guys. Oof. Got a little balloon on my knee today. That's okay. We are going to get through it. Power out for this. I'm going to be sweaty after this. I'm going to be very, very sweaty. So I hope you guys are joining me in this good workout. I know you're going to be sweaty too. At least if you're joining along. All right, shoulder extensions here, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So remember from this bent over position, like so. Make sure you're in a nice bent over position. Shoulders up, shoulders back. We're alternating like this. So, I forgot to put it in the details. I do apologize. Caption change. There we go. So, for these today, bent over position, you're just alternating which arm is going up. Just like this. Doesn't have to be more complicated than this. This you want it to be. Well, it's not going to get more complicated. This is all you have to do, but you understand what I'm trying to say here, where I'm getting at with that. It's been a long day already. Keep on switching shoulders. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Only got a couple more seconds. Stop in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. I see a couple of you guys out there in the chat, so let me know what's happening with you. How's your day going? How's your Thursday afternoon? Does this time work better for you guys or worse? Because I am curious, because I like switching up the timing sometimes. All right, now we're going on to the inchworm, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So we're going to start from right here. Put your hands on your knees if you need to. You're going to bring yourself down to the ground. This position. You're going to walk out as far as you can. If you can only go to right here, that's totally fine. If you can get yourself all the way up, go ahead. Now we're going to walk the feet up. Like so, as far as you can. And then walk them back. Into that tall plank position. And then walk the hands back up. Now, if you can't get down to the ground, you're not comfortable getting down to the ground, that is A-okay. Do it from this position, so we're going to start with the feet up, walk the feet back, like this, hold it for a couple seconds, and walk back up. Whichever one you guys can do, obviously one is harder than the other. One I've demonstrated first is a little bit harder, so take that into consideration. Whichever one you guys want to do. Walk back up, stop in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Woo! There we go, guys. Good job. Proud of all you. We're getting through the first set. Remember, we got to take the small victories as they come. We got to have gratitude and acknowledge the small victories because they are what make the larger victories, the large end goal at the end. So make sure you guys are taking some time to appreciate yourselves. Back to the touch of the floor right about now. So remember, from here, you get a couple different options. So just two-legged, good old-fashioned, reach to the ground. Back up, just like this. Or we have single leg, like this, pushing the butt out. Remember, that's all you're doing, is trying to pick something up off the ground. Or, we have the grounded version of the bridge right here, which is the same movement pattern, just a different, gravity is resisting you in a different way. Same exact movement pattern, just different orientation of the body, a different effect for gravity has on it. So, if you want to make these a little harder, you can jump from your tiptoes and let the heels touch the ground, or jump from your heels, you're just going to feel a little bit differently in your muscles. Not too big of a difference, but just different activation patterns, so to speak. Now we're almost done here, guys. Stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Woo! This minute and 5 seconds is definitely hard, guys. I'm giving all you guys props for doing this. We gotta all give ourselves pats on the back. We made it through the first round. So good job, everyone. Going back to toe touch flies. I know it looks really weird when I'm doing it, but the toe touch flies starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So here, here, here. Keep it on, as Denise would say if you're out there watching. Remember, we're not just rotating, just the arms and the shoulder. We want to make this control. So I want you to make sure you guys have good control over your core when you're doing this. So it should be a core workout as well. It's not technically designated as that because this is in our horizontal pull, but still, it is getting some core work as well. I can tell you that for sure. Make sure you're following that eye with your hand, like always. Stopping here, just a couple seconds, guys. Keep on powering through. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Good job, guys. Woo. So, for the next one, the pull press, remember, we are doing left hand, opposite hand we used last time. Also, a big shout out and thanks to everyone who joined us for our marathon stream on Sunday. That was awesome. I'm glad I got to interact with you guys. Really made my day and my week, to be honest with you. But, moving on to the pull to the press. So from here, pull it up, pull, press. I am serious though. It really did make my week. I had a great time doing that. Interacting with all of you, answering all of your questions. Just kind of getting to like, I know I just said it, but just getting to talk to you guys and interact with you. That's really what this is about. We're trying to create a community here. So that made me the happiest, just to see all you guys, not see you, but see all you guys commenting in, talk to people I haven't talked to in a great while. Fourth dimension of talking about you, buddy. So it's just nice to see everyone. You know that we do have a community here that we've built organically. Kind of goes a long way. It makes me feel really good about what we've done and about what you guys are doing as well. Making yourself healthier and happier, all my friends. Definitely should have switched this up for the third one. We'll switch it up as far as not doing all the same on one arm. We're stopping here at 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Woo! It gets burning after a while, don't it? All right. Yep, we're still running good on time. Good. Still have a class I'm teaching at 5 o'clock, but this takes me 2 hours to do. There's definitely something wrong with me. Not the program, something wrong with me. I'm doing something wrong. It takes me that long. But going in knee to elbow, starting 3, 2, 1, and begin. So remember, we're coming out, back in, out, back in, out, back in. So we're going heel, in, toe, in. Heel, in, toe, in. I'm just going to switch legs. This is not. I'm going to tough it out in a couple more seconds. So I want to make it even on those legs. All right, now we're going to switch. So now heel, up, toe, up, heel, up, toe. Now I hope this makes a little more sense than when I was doing it last time. You go toe, then heel. I think I just messed that up. Heel, and then toe, toe. Damn it, I keep on messing it up. Excuse my French. But it takes a little bit to coordinate the movement. A couple more seconds here, guys. Stopping in 5, 3, 2, 1, and cut it. That was more of a straight right, even though I box out the ball. But that's you guys have. So going back to the squats, going down the squats. Remember, you guys decide lateral squats or regular squats. I'm just going to do regular squats because of my knee. We're going to start here in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So remember, just sitting down, stand back up. If you're beginner to this program, all I want you to do is find a chair and sit down and stand back up. Don't let your knees hit together. Pretend like someone's hand is in the middle of your knee. When you come up, you can't let your knees go in like this. You don't want to touch that hand. That hand is lava. Just like when you're younger on the playground, the ground is lava, right? You want to pretend like that hand is lava. You can't touch that hand, okay? I know it's just a lot of the times I sound really weird explaining these things, but I'm trying to get you guys out of your head and envision something else that you already have a reference point to. Opposed to trying to tell you to activate a muscle that's going to get your knees to shoot outward instead of inward. It's just, there's no point in doing that. This is going to get you a lot farther by having you imagine something to connect it to. So, Only a couple more seconds here. My knee is on fire, but that's okay. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. See, gotta have some type of switch for not clapping anymore. Yeah, that's something I'm doing. Yes, I am grabbing a yoga mat to do these push-ups. Push-ups, excuse me, just for the sake of my knees. My knee, I should say. Starting here in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So remember from here, spread far apart, shoulder width apart, hands, fingers. Make sure each one of them fingers is absorbing weight. Right? Come down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you guys want to make it just a little bit harder, go down here, hold it for a second, then come up. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Just like that. Keep on going, guys. We're almost done with this set. We got this and 2 more after, then we're done. Keep on coming down, feeling that weight dissipation between each one of your fingers, your palm, each part of your palm, the front, or not the front, the upper part, the lower part. Make sure you're dissipating that weight evenly, all my friends. Last one here. 1, 2, 3, and we are done. There we go. Whew. My knee is not feeling too hot today. That's okay though. I'm gonna keep on powering through. Mama ain't raised no. I'll be feeling this for you guys to feel it. So, going back to the alternating shoulder extensiones. It means extension in Spanish if I actually do that. Start with 3, 2, 1, and begin. Back over to this position. One hand starts at the top, one hand starts at the bottom. And we're just going to rotate like this. You can hold it at the top for a second if you want to. Let's hold it. Let's hold it. Gives you a little bit more burn in the shoulders. Sorry, I'm messing with my lower back here. My knee will not absorb all the weight in it because I kind of made it so I have some back issues with it because I'm not loading properly. It's my left knee. My back's hurting a little bit, but that's a story for a different time. You guys want to come and ask me questions, not for me just coming here to work out. So, sticking to the workout here, making sure to bend over as far as you can. Stop in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Woohoo! Gosh almighty. I don't even think, I'm not sure if it's the work that's making me sweat or how hot this day building is that's making me sweat. Turned off the fan that's right here. You guys can't see it, but usually have a fan on to cool me down. But not today, or else you guys won't be able to hear me. Inchworm starting in 2, 1, and begin. So remember the harder version, starting from a standing position, coming down like so, walking out as far as you can with your hands, and walking the feet up like so. Get as close as you can and walk the feet back. That, and then walk the hands back up. That is a full inchworm, okay? So, walking the hands out first, as far as you can, holding that there, then walking the feet up, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way back down, holding, and then walking the hands back, like so. Remember, you don't have to do it that way. Woo, I'm driven. You can do it from feet in like this, walking back like so, and then walking up, whatever you guys want to do. Stop it here. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Good job, guys. Made it through the second set. What does that mean? Una más. One more set. Give yourself some pats on the back. Curtsy yourself. Throw yourself up. Good job. You did it. Ow, that hurts. Don't actually do that. So, back to the reach to the ground, starting in 2, 1, and begin. So from here, hands on hips, remember, it's the good old-fashioned one. Just bending down, grabbing something off the ground, just like so. We've got to make it more complicated than it is. So that we have something on the ground that you're reaching for. Shoes, or hello if I'm home. And then just keep on coming back up. Remember, we can do a single leg, one leg kickstand back, other leg coming back like that. Or, obviously, switching sides, same thing. Or we can go, what I'm going to do for the last couple seconds here, on the ground, in the bridge position, hinging, just like this. Go up, back down, stopping in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Good job, guys. Woo, only 7 more. We are out of here. We are done. Finito, done skis, whatever you want to call it. So we're almost done here. I can see the salt in my shirt from how much I'm sweating. So you know that's how you're getting a good workout today. So, toe touch fly starting in 2, 1, and begin. So remember, bend down in this position. And just touch toes, alternating the arms. And look at your hands. So I want you to focus on touching the toes, looking at your hand. You're doing it. Not maybe a lot to focus on, but if it's bothering you, as far as like your head, like dizziness, then don't look. Just let your head rotate a little bit, like this. But still, if you can, slow it down, and then look to each hand, like this. Remember, you're keeping the core controlled. This position, you're not just letting your lower back arch or anything like that. Stop here, just a couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Woo! Hey, I'm glad you like it. I almost thought that I was talking to myself there for a second when I saw CCHS, but yes. I have the nice setup today in the home of Outcast Athletics. Go check us out. Go check them out on Facebook at Outcast Athletics, as well as on Instagram, and AC Walker 38's Adam Walker's gym. I want to give him a shout out too, buddy. Thank you for letting me use this today. I really appreciate it. So, going to the pull and press. I'm going to make sure this time that I'm not doing the whole minute. 5 seconds on my right side. We're going to make sure we switch today, okay? Or at least for this set. Do a couple more seconds on this side. Now we're switching, so we're going to switch right now. But yeah, I'm really thankful that Adam let me use this today. It's funny, we got one Adam working with another Adam. Well, contracted by him, but that's okay. Same thing, same difference. So, it's just really nice to be able to use this gym and to be in this situation. I love it. Because then I can go work out more after if I really want to. But I got a class at 5, so I'm assuming that's not going to happen. But hey, I might get some more pull-ups or something in. Keep going here, guys. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. There we go. Good job, guys. Alrighty. Sorry, so just checking some things real quick. So now we're going back to knee to elbow, starting here. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So heel, up, toe, up. The point is to bend down farther than that with the knee, but because of the situation I've already told you guys, I'm not really able to do that today. So I'm just going to be doing them like this. On this side for another couple seconds, and then switching over to The other side, I am trying to go toe and then heel. Now I'm going to switch, heel, toe, heel. Now it's toe, heel, toe, toe. Fudge, fudge. I almost said a bad word. That was close. Trying to keep this as kosher as possible. And sometimes when you can't coordinate things correctly, you get a little annoyed. So I understand. I feel your frustration. If anyone's out there not able to really coordinate to this. Usually, if I do a tempo or a rhythm in my head, like heel, toe, heel, stop in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Usually, if you do a tempo like that, you create some type of rhythm. Your body coordinates better around rhythm, so it'll help it coordinate just a little better. But it's really up to you guys what works best for you. All right, go back to the squats. Back to the squats here, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So the same thing, squatting and touching and coming back up is the same exact thing as squatting like this. Because squatting, all intents and purposes, is sitting down and standing back up in a chair. We just like to complicate things because I'm not sure if it's just us Americans or if it's everyone, but we really like to complicate things, make them a lot harder. All you really need to do is sit down and stand back up. Sit and stand. It's the same exact thing as this squat. Am I wrong? Well, I know I'm not wrong, but does it look like I'm wrong? This form being the same as sitting down, standing back up. The only thing that's different with sitting down and standing up, you have something to change your center of mass. So you can actually sit all the way down. But the beginning, to sit right here, is the same thing as coming down and squatting like that. So we're stopping here. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that timer. A little bit late to turn it up, but there you go. The last 2 exercises you get a timer for. If you couldn't hear prior. So, moving on here. Apologize, I'm not trying to show skin, but moving on, alternating shoulder extensions. Starting right now. Oh, I got that almost right over that. So, from here, going up, back, up. Remember, guys, don't miss out on our little tidbits and quote of the day after this. As always, we like to give a little tidbits on the pillar of the week. This week's is nutrition, which I'm a big fan of. I'll be talking a little bit about the vagus nerve and interoception. Some new things for you guys to kind of digest, some new stuff you get to learn about, and how everything that you put in your body and everything that goes on in your body relates to your emotions, and how we can try to help to control that just a little bit. Stick around for that. We got one more exercise. Then we're getting to that stuff. Stopping here. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Woo! So you're not going to want to miss my little tidbit today. I know I can get talking and just ramble, but today is going to be a good ramble, I promise. So after we're done with this inchworm, it'll be cool down. Don't forget to stick around. It'll be worth it, I promise. Even if you don't stick around, thank you for joining. It's all that matters. You guys are getting healthier and happier to do this program. So remember, start with the feet up like this. Bring it all the way back as far as you can. And walk it back up. But because it's the last set, I'm going to challenge you. Start here. Walk yourself out as far as you can. And then walk your feet up. Just like that. And then walk it back down again. And then walk the hands. Perfect. Got time for about 1 or 2 more of these before the set is done. All the way out. Feet come up. Feet go back down. And then hands follow. And last one, we got finish this one. Even if the timer stops, let's keep going, finish it out. Bring yourself back up. And we are done. There we go, guys. Woo! Good job. I'm going to wring my shirt out for sweat after. Good job, guys. Give me a big high five. There we go. Good job, good job, good job, guys. Woo! All right. Now we get to cool down. So, oh boy, what did I miss? Oh, I missed the push-ups. Okay. Everyone start doing push-ups. I'm sorry. I messed up. I didn't want to do the push-ups so bad. I totally forgot to film this set. I do apologize, my people. Out there, we still got 45 seconds. So let's get these push-ups in. I'm going to be doing single knee push-ups because my knee is starting to hurt. Pushing away, coming down, pushing away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We still got 20 seconds left, guys. Do apologize for missing this one. I hate it when I see the red on my screen, but I think it's supposed to be blue. Because red means I missed an exercise, and blue means it's time for cool down. So, hopefully after this, we get a blue screen, not a red screen. Let's hope and pray that I didn't miss another one. I don't think I did. One more. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Good job, guys. Woo! All right, now, give me some love. All right, so now for our cool down. Let us get a nice cool down today. Oh, I didn't put a cool down here. Okay, that's fine. Let me 3-minute warm up. That works too. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, shake those arms out. Got a nice long workout today. I want to make sure the arms get some good blood flow recovery there. So shake them out, shake them out, shake from the thumbs, shake from the elbows, shake from the shoulders, like this. Just shake it. I know it seems really weird, but I really just want you to shake. It's really good for blood flow, circulation, recovery, all that good stuff. All right, now, give yourself some love. Even if you're nice and sweaty like me, I really don't know how the hell I'm going to take this shirt off. But that's okay. I got an hour to figure it out until anyone has to see me. So I might just have half the shirt stuck on me for the next hour. That's okay. All right. Now, we're going to shake the legs out too. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 just like that. We can grab our stability pole or the demon that hurt my knee the other day. It definitely wasn't my fault. I definitely didn't jump into it trying to score on the 17-year-old. It's nothing that happened. But I'm just going to keep on kicking out. Tell you to step to the big puddle. Trying to get all that water off your leg. It's the same concept for the arms as it is for the leg. You just want to shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Even if it hurts your knee, just kidding, we don't do that. Just me. We're going to shake like this. Shake the legs, just keep on shaking them. And now, we're going to do one of my favorite ones to cool down. Some breathing. So, in the nose, out of the mouth, you guys know the drill. Remember, we can do this through the nose, out of the mouth. We want to make sure the exhale is longer than the inhale, so it gets you into this parasympathetic state. What that means is just basically your body is ready to rest and digest and recover from the day's workout, whatever that workout may be. If you weren't following along, no, I don't want to be famous. I don't know how many times do people have to come into the chat and say that. Come on, bot, where you at? Kick them. Come on, bot. All right, and we are done with that. So, good job, guys. Good work today. I'm proud of every single one of you, even though I can't see you. I'm definitely not proud of the bots. I need you guys to get out of here. I'm going to grab my water real quick before I talk about Sweden. But as promised, we're going to be talking about nutrition today. So the pillar of the week is nutrition. And usually we focus macros, micros, what to eat after a workout, all that stuff, which is good and it's needed. But there's another thing that we kind of overlooking when it comes to nutrition. And it also has to do with how we feel. It's called interoception. So you guys can go look it up. It's interoception. I'm not great at spelling it. I'll spell it for you. Interception. Oh, I'm missing the O. Intero. Intero. seption. Interoception. I'm so bad at spelling. I don't even know why I tried that. But the whole point, I know what it is. So interoception is one's internal feeling of self, and I know that sounds like something that you would talk about in the mindset aspect, but the reason it's not is because interoception has to do with your entire body, how your mechanical and chemical signals are causing you to feel in your body. And the reason that I talked about the vagus nerve earlier is how do you sense those things? So how do you sense when your stomach is too acidic, or when the microbiota, the microbacteria, it's microbiota, that's the technical term. But how can you tell when the microbiota is off balance, when there's too much of the good or not enough of the good, so to speak, and your stomach kind of feels weird? How do you tell that? Or how do you tell when you have anxiety and your heart rate increases? How do you tell those things? Or when your liver isn't producing enough enzymes, how can you tell when you have liver, when your liver isn't functioning? How do you tell when you are 100%? How do you know that, right? So the way that we perceive our internal feelings, aka interoception, comes from our vagus nerve. Now, our vagus nerve starts in the back of the head, obviously, because it's from the brainstem, and goes down through your chest, into your gut. But it also branches out into all of your major organs. It branches out in your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, even your pancreas, all the lungs. So basically what the vagus nerve does is it takes information about the internal landscape of your body and sends it back up to your brain. And then this is where, you hear me talk about the parasympathetic system, sympathetic. This is where breathing, you do have control over your interoception. So I'm going to talk about breathing first. So breathing, you have control. Say that, like we just did, we want you to calm yourself down. Now it's part of your breathing, your lungs, and it's part of the autonomic nervous system. But we do have control over it. Because right now, obviously, when I'm talking, I'm not thinking about breathing, but we can take conscious time to think about our breathing. So a great way that you can kind of self-regulate your interoception is saying if you're feeling a little bit too anxious, you can do a couple different breathing techniques, which are really helpful. If you feel as if you're a little anxious or your heartbeat's a little high, it's usually because you're inhaling more than you're exhaling. So when you inhale, your thoracocavity pressure is going to increase, which is going to cause your heartbeat to increase as well. When your heartbeat increases, it causes an increase, repetitive heartbeat increase by having shallow breaths and breathing predominantly only inhaling, not exhaling. It's going to lead to a sympathetic nervous state response. Now, how does that happen? The vagus nerve, which innervates inside of the lungs and inside of the diaphragm, will sense that change in breathing of their breath rhythm. It will also sense the change in increased heartbeat and will put you into a sympathetic state, which is going to elicit the fight or flight response pretty much. So you're going to be more anxious. Now, a way to get out of that, if you feel yourself in that higher heartbeat, very shallow breathing, is to exhale longer. So exhaling longer is going to put you into the parasympathetic state because via the same way, the vagus nerve is going to interact and is going to sense the decrease in heart rate and also going to sense the decrease in breathing rhythm. And there's a couple other deeper scientific things as far as like pressure in the lungs and how The vagus nerve feels the pressure, but we're just going to stick with the things that you can control right now. So your breathing patterns. So it's going to feel the change in breathing pattern, feel the decrease in heart rate, and it's going to put you into a parasympathetic state. Rest and digest. And that, by nature, when you're exhaling longer, it's going to put you into a parasympathetic state and allow you to relax, get a little more calm, level-headed thinking, so to speak. And another way, now this is nutrition week, so Adam, why are you talking about breathing? This isn't the breathing week. This isn't anything mindset. I understand that. But all of these things loop together, even your gut microbiome. So now, obviously, you can't tell whether the microbiome in your stomach is good or bad, like I said before, but your overall feeling, the emotions that you have throughout the day, how you interact with people is controlled by your vagus nerve. So say that you eat something, say your diet is more of high processed foods, things that are harder for your body to digest, that aren't as healthy for your body, that your body looks at that as almost a level of stress, right? So that looks at that as perceived stress. Sorry, one of my clients just texted me, I apologize. But your body perceives that as stress, right? So you're eating those poor things, and or you are or you're eating the same things over and over again, and you're not having any variability, because there's variety and variability have been shown to increase the gut microbiome. So what I'm trying to say here, sorry, I went on a little rant, got a little sidetracked, but your gut microbiome is controlled by not only the foods you eat, but the thoughts you have, and in turn create your emotions, because your vagus nerve is the emotional nerve, as it has been called before. So one way to kind of, without getting fecal samples or testing your blood to see what microbiota is in your stomach, a really good way of trying to a supplement that you can use, this is my tip for the day, is fermented foods. So whether it be fermented cabbage, kimchi, even sauerkraut. There's different things that you can eat. There have been a peer-reviewed study out of, I can't remember the exact journal, but very good peer-reviewed study that showed that eating 2 to 4 servings of fermented food a day can help increase the good microbiota in your stomach and help with digestion, and also people that in that study had a better perceived self-perception, a perception of self. They measured survey-wise, and those individuals who had the increase in fermented foods and not fiber, because they did like a comparison. They baseline people with fiber and fermented foods, and then after they baseline it for 2 or 3 weeks, they increase the amount of both fiber and fermented foods. Now, of course, this is going to be different for everyone. Not everyone is going to work well on a fermented food diet. Not everyone's going to work well on a high fiber diet, but they did find that individuals that had all of the individuals in the study that had the fermented food diet did have an increase in gut microbiota diversity. And what that means basically is the more bacteria in your gut, the healthier the gut. I know it sounds really weird, but it is, the bacteria helps create its own microbiome of diversity, and you want more diversity in your stomach. It's better for your gut health in general, and it's better for your overall brain health, because remember, if you have a happy gut, it's not going to be sending stress hormones. I'm just putting it loosely, but stress hormones into your vagus nerve. It's going to be sending signals to the brain via the vagus nerve that everything's okay down here. Hey, no need to worry. We're doing good, pretty much in layman's term. It tells the brain, hey, everything's fine. So the brain can focus more on executive functions, cognition, things like that, not on the inner workings of the body. That's another reason why some people report fasting to have increasing cognition, is your body, your brain, or your vagus nerve isn't focusing on any of the isn't focusing on digesting food or trying to figure out, basically testing with a prick, and I'm just using these terms lightly, basically testing your diversity in your stomach every couple seconds, because it's not having to, because there's no food in there. But fasting is much more in depth. Next time we do nutrition, I'm going to talk about fasting and the science behind fasting, not just the pseudo fasting of let's fast for 24 plus hours. No, I'm talking about intermittent fasting from 12 to 16 hours after a night of rest. So you're not waking up and fasting for 12 to 16 hours. It's not what I recommend. But I will talk more about that probably tomorrow morning, because fasting is really key to me, close to me as well. But I'm going to wrap up my spiel because I'm now over an hour. But the whole point of what I'm saying is that everything is interconnected. Everything is interconnected. So the way even your temperature, your blood pressure, your heart rate, your breathing pattern, how much food you're eating, what you're eating, the temperature outside. There's so many things that play a role into your vagus nerve, and your vagus nerve controls your emotions. So if you're having a good day, and I know this is very layman's term, but you're having a good day and you feel like you're on top of your, you know what I'm gonna say, on top of your crap, it's most likely because your vagus nerve, you're not in a level of stress, because once you go into a stressful situation, once you go into high stress, the vagus nerve shuts down pretty much. And the vagus nerve stops communicating with the rest of your stomach. So if you ever get really stressed during the day, and then after you realize, oh, my stomach doesn't really feel right. After you calm down and you're kind of relaxed, you're like, oh, I just don't feel right. My stomach, my head's not feeling right. It's probably because your vagus nerve wasn't able to communicate with the rest of your body. So I want you guys to go take some time, look into more vagus nerve interoception things. Go look up, Google what interoception is. Really interesting stuff. I did not do it justice in the 10 minutes I had to explain it. I'd love to kind of sit down and talk with you guys some more like we did in the open Q&A, so I could just explain everything about interoception that I know and send you guys to certain resources to have you guys find more out about it, because it's really interesting. And just even being able to recognize when you should inhale or exhale less, or when your stomach maybe isn't reacting to the best thing, something that you ate, is really powerful. Even the size of your stomach, you have pressure piezoreceptors in your stomach and your lungs, so you can sense the size of your stomach, and which can then play back into the feedback loop of the vagus nerve of whether you should eat more or eat less, or whether you feel confident, so to speak, like emotions about how big your stomach is. But I'm going on way too many rants right now. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to catch you up for that long, but this stuff is really, really interesting to me, and I would love to talk more about this at a different time. But if you guys have any other questions, please reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anything like that, Twitch. You can reach out to us there. We really love doing this, and I'm really glad that you guys are still here, sticking around, watching, listening to me talk about my gut and my heart and how everything is related and blah, 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 all that good stuff. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining me from the gym today. I feel like I'm like arm posing now. But thank you for joining in. I will catch you guys I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. I'll probably be on about 7:40, 7:45. I got to let my girlfriend get out of the house. So happy face. I'm talking to you. I will be there just a couple minutes late. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you like the slick new haircut. But I'll catch you later, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. And remember, stay happy, stay healthy.